Hello everyone. Today we will work with English A1.1. Today you will learn about unit number 3 that is called time off. You will learn about the usage for when and the prepositions of time at, in, on. My name is Miriam Leilani, Piedra Guzmán.
And my name is Brenda Pineda Jiménez.
Let's start. First, you have to learn about the usage for when. We use the word when as a question word to ask about dates and time. In Spanish, we translate when as cuando. We have some examples here. The first says, when is your birthday? My birthday is on July 20th. The second says, when did you finish high school? I finished last year in 2022. When are you going to participate in the spelling bee contest? I'm going to participate today at 5 p.m. As you can see, we can use the word when to talk about in different tenses. The first tense is present. Then we have the second question in past tense. And the last question in future tense. Let's continue. Then we have the prepositions of time.
As you can see, here we have the prepositions of time. There are 3, at, in, on. And we use each one for different times. For example, we're going to use at to talk about precise times and moments of the day. For example, at 10:30 a.m., at 8 o'clock. These are precise times. These are hours. At bedtime, at breakfast, these are moments of the day. Then the second preposition is in. We're gonna use in to talk about months, years, decades, centuries, and long periods of time. Here we have the example. In 16 years' time, in 1991, in December. As you can see, we are talking about years and a month. The last one, the preposition on. We're going to use on to talk about days and dates. For example, on a summer evening, on Christmas Day, on Christmas, on Friday. These are the examples. These are the usages for each preposition. And now we're going to continue with some examples. As you can see, these are the same examples that we used when we talk about when. But now we're going to focus on the prepositions of time. The first question is, when is your birthday? The answer is, my birthday is on July 24th. As you can see, we are using on because this is a date. Then we have the question, when did you finish high school? The answer is, I finished last year in 2002. As you can see, we use in because we are talking about a year. The question number 3, when are you going to participate in the spelling bee contest? The answer is, I'm going to participate today at 5 p.m. As you can see, we are using at because this is an hour, a precise time. Now, let's continue with some activities.
Okay, in the following activity, we have to complete with the prepositions, okay? Let's start. Exercise letter A, we have 2 spaces, okay? We have summer days in central Mexico are usually sunny, space the morning, and cloudy and rainy, space the afternoon. What could be the correct preposition? Letter B. New York's weather is extreme. Very cold, space winter, and very hot, space summer. Letter C. Lupita's birthday is space December, it's space December 12th. Which could be the correct preposition for each space. And the last one, letter D. I get up, space 6 o'clock, space weekdays, and space 9:30, space again Saturdays and Sundays. Do you consider you can answer this exercise? Let's check the answers. In the first sentence, letter A, we have summer days in central Mexico are usually sunny in the morning and cloudy and rainy in the afternoon. This is because we have moments of day. Then we have letter B. New York's weather is extreme, very cold in winter and very hot in summer. We use the preposition in to talk about seasons of the year. Letter C. Lupita's birthday is in December. It's on December 12th. We use the preposition in first because we talk about just the month. And we use on to talk about specific times or specific dates. Letter D, I get up at 6 o'clock because we are talking about the time. On weekdays, we talk about moments of the day and at 9:30. Time again. And the last one, on Saturdays and Sundays. We use the preposition on to talk about days of the week. Let's continue with another activity to continue practicing.
Okay, this is the other activity. You have to identify the prepositions in, on, at in the following letter. I'm gonna read the letter and you have to identify the prepositions. Let's start. Dear Miriam, in May, I went to the Teotihuacan pyramids with my parents. I haven't been there before and I like it. On my trip, I was listening to music and reading a book. In the beginning, I was shocked because of the size of the pyramids. I was excited about climbing them, and at midday, there would be a festival in the Sun Pyramid. My parents and I enjoyed the festival too much on the Sun Pyramid. When we went down the pyramid, we went to the famous restaurant and the food wasn't good enough. We had a fantastic day, had a lot of fun, and I loved that place. I recommend you go soon, especially on Saturday, because there are many bargains. Yours faithfully, Brenda. Okay, now you have time to identify the prepositions. Well, now I'm gonna help you. Remember, we have to use in, on, at. As you can see, the first word is in, so we're gonna underline it. Then we have on my trip. This is another preposition of time. The number 3, it's gonna be in the beginning. Then we have the other preposition on the Sun Pyramid. My parents and I enjoyed the festival too much on the Sun Pyramid. And then here we have another one. This is a moment of day at midday. As you can see, here we have the prepositions of time. And remember, for example, when we talk about months, we have to use in. When we talk about moments of the day, we have to use at. And for example, here we have another one. When we talk about days, we have to use on, like here, on Saturday. This is the activity number 1, and now it's gonna be your turn. You have to write your an letter, and remember, you have to use the prepositions in, on, at. And if you want, you can check again the examples in the previous exercises to check when are you gonna use each preposition. That's all for now. See you soon, and I hope the information in this video was useful for you. Goodbye, thank you for your attention.
Este video es presentado por el Sistema Ciencia Garza Educativa de la Universidad Autónoma del Estado de Hidalgo.